Welcome back to Many Tribes, One Kingdom. It's your brother in the Lord. My name is John, and today we're doing another 5 minutes in church history video. And with it being March 17th when I'm recording this video, who better to talk about than St. Patrick? All right, St. Patrick of Ireland. He is recognized as the patron saint of Ireland and the apostle to the Irish, and I'll get into that in just a moment. Who is this guy? You hear the name all the time. You hear it every year. We wear green on March 17th and everything, but why do we do that? Who is this guy? Well, we know very little about St. Patrick. For instance, I can't tell you when he was born or when exactly he died. We know that he lived anywhere between the late 4th century and the beginning of the 6th century AD, most likely in the mid to late 5th century. We know that he grew up in what is modern-day Wales. That's right. First thing you should realize, St. Patrick was not actually Irish by birth. He grew up in modern-day Wales. He was a son of a deacon named Calpurnius, but according to Patrick himself, he was not a believer. He grew up as a pagan or even an atheist. At the age of 16, Irish raiders invaded the coastline and took Patrick as a slave. So he was taken to Ireland where he was sold as a slave. He spent 6 years in Ireland as a slave, and during this time is when he actually came to trust in the Lord Jesus Christ. Patrick later in life talked about how he would pray 100 times a day and would focus on God. After spending 6 years in Ireland, he heard a voice telling him that it was time to go home and that there was a ship ready to take him. Patrick would escape from his slave master and return to the coast where God had provided him a way home. Upon returning to Britain, Roman-controlled Britain at the time, Patrick would begin training to be a Christian missionary. He had converted and he wanted to know more. He trained to be a deacon and later had another dream, another vision, in which the Irish were calling out to him, just like the people of Macedonia did for Paul. Called out to him to bring them the gospel. So Patrick would go to Ireland and stay there for the rest of his life. He would spend his time preaching to as many people as he possibly could. He's recorded to have baptized thousands. Now, there are a couple of legends or myths about Patrick that we should talk about. One is that he drove all the snakes out of Ireland. This comes from Jocelyn of Furness. This probably didn't happen. First off, Ireland doesn't have snakes. Now, you could argue it's an allegory for him driving out paganism and leading to the Christianization of Ireland. If you understand it in that sense, yeah, that's good. But no, Patrick did not physically drive out all the snakes in Ireland because there are none. Another legend about Patrick is that he used the shamrock to depict the Trinity. This comes from the 1700s, 1600s at the earliest. Most likely it didn't happen. Now, I won't sit here and say that it definitely didn't happen because I don't know. We just don't know a whole lot about St. Patrick to know exactly how he taught and what he said. But what we can say, we can't say with certainty that he used the shamrock to represent the Trinity. We don't know when exactly he died, what year, although it's commonly accepted he died on March 17th, which is why we celebrate St. Patrick's Day on March 17th. As I said, Patrick is remembered as the apostle to the Irish, and I believe that is a title that he definitely deserves. One thing that we can take away from Patrick's life is a missionary zeal to reach the unreached for Christ, and that's what we need to take away from him as students of the Lord and students of history. So this is all I have for you on St. Patrick. There are 2 letters that we have of his. One's a book, is his confession, his autobiography, and the other is a letter he wrote in which he condemned some British soldiers for killing some Irish converts. That's it. That's all we have on St. Patrick. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy videos about faith, Christianity, the Bible, the church, and how to live as a Christian in the modern world, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like, share it with your friends, family, loved ones, and enemies. Have a great day, and God bless you.